Hi, are you excited to see me? Because I am excited to see you. Okay, welcome to my channel. We are asked to solve for the value of x. Yes, it's actually very easy. This is what we are going to do. 30 can be written as 3 times 10. So we have x to the power of 3 multiplied by 10 plus x to the power of 2 multiplied by 10 is equal to 80. Now when you have a to the power of m multiplied by n, yeah, is equal to a to the power of m to the power of n, all right, or a to the power of n to the power of m. Okay, you can interchange both of them. So let's do that here. So let's bring 10 in and take 3 out, bring 10 in and take 2 out. Therefore we can write this as x to the power of 10 raised to the power of 3 plus x to the power of 10 raised to the power of 2 is equal to 80. Now since we have the same thing here and here, we can say let x to the power of 10 be equal to y. Let's call it y. So if we call this y, that simply means that we're going to have y to the power of 3 plus y squared is equal to 80. Now if you look closely, notice that we just formed cubic equation. Yes, since we formed cubic equation, let's bring this in and equate the whole thing to be equal to 0. So we have y to the power of 3 plus y squared minus 80 is equal to 0. So this is what we'll be working with now. Okay, I want to manage my board well. All right, now if this is the first time you're seeing us, please click on the subscription button, turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss us. Yes, and I don't want to miss you as well. And also give us a thumbs up if you're actually enjoying this video. Thank you very much. Now we have cubic equation, and there are so many ways of solving cubic equation, but I'm going to use the synthetic division method, which is the shortest way. Okay, now the synthetic division method will be the first value of y. We are going to solve or get that using the try and error method. So if we try y to be equal to 1, it's not going to be true for this equation, but if you try y to be equal to 4, it's going to be true. This is it. If we say y is equal to 4, that means this is 4 to the power of 3 plus 4 to the power of 2 minus 80. Let's see if this is equal to 0. Now 4 to the power of 3 is 64. 4 to the power of 2 is 16 minus 80. Let's see if it's equal to 0. Now 64 plus 16 is 80, and 80 minus 80 is equal to 0. So that shows that y equals 4 is a root. Okay, so all you note, what we are going to do now is to divide the coefficients of this using the roots. It's called synthetic division. Now this is how we do it. So we're going to draw a line like this. We have 4 here. Recall that we say let y equals 4. Y is equal to 4. Okay, all right. Now coefficient of y to the power of 3 is 1. Coefficient of y squared is 1 as well. Now we have 0 because we're supposed to have y before we have our constant. Therefore we are going to replace the coefficient with 0, because only when 0 multiplies y that we're going to have 0. That's why it's missing here. Now we have minus 80. So we are going to bring down this one first. 4 times 1 is 4. Okay, we'll write here. Then 1 plus 4 is 5. We go again. 4 times 5 is 20. We add 0 plus 20 is 20. We go again. 4 times 20 is 80. We add minus 80 plus 80 is 0. Okay, so this 0 shows that this particular 4 is true, that it is the root. Okay, all right, now we have just formed the quadratic equation. The first one is that y is equal to 4. Now we also formed the quadratic equation that says y squared, 1y squared plus 5y plus 20 is equal to 0. Okay, so we are going to find the other values of y from here. Therefore we are going to solve this using the quadratic equation formula, because there are no two factors of 20 that when we add them together we are going to get 5. There are none. So using quadratic equation formula, y is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, everything divided by 2a. So our y is equal to, before that our a is the coefficient of y squared, which is 1, and b is the coefficient of y, which is 5, and as c is our constant, which is 20. So we are now going to substitute these values into this place. Okay, I just want to be sure my mic is still on. All right, so we now have y is equal to minus 5 plus or minus square root of 5 squared minus 4 brackets. Our a is 1 while our c is 20. Okay, everything divided by 2 times a, that is 2 times 1, which is still 2. Now we are going to have y is equal to minus 5 plus or minus square root of 25 minus 4 times 20 is 100, everything divided by 2. Now if you look at this, you notice that we are going to have an imaginary value here. Yes, because we are going to have a negative number as our determinant. Therefore, this will be rejected. Now, the only value of y we have, recall we are not looking for y, we are looking for x. So, step it and see how we got our x. So, the only value of y we have is that y is equal to 4. This is the only real value of y, that y is equal to 4. But recall where we said x to the power of 10 is equal to y. Okay, so x to the power of 10 is equal to y. So we are going to write x to the power of 10 is equal to 4. Now to get the value of x, we are going to raise each side of this equation to the inverse of 10, which is 1 over 10. So if we raise it to the power of 1 over 10, recall we are going to prove that the answer we got is right. So we raise each side to the power of 1 over 10. Okay, so we have that x, because this will divide this to give us 0, right? So x to give us 1, is equal to 4 to the power of 1 over 10. Now this is one real value, one of the real values of x, or one of the values of x. All right, this is the value of x. Now let's prove that the answer we got is correct. So the question says, so x is equal to 4 raised to the power of 1 over 10. Now question says x to the power of 30 plus x to the power of 20 is equal to 80. Now x is 4 to the power of 1 over 10 raised to the power of 30 plus 4 to the power of 1 over 10 raised to the power of 20 is equal to 80. Now when you have a to the power of m raised to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m times n. Alright, that means that we can write this as 4 to the power of 1 over 10 multiplied by 30 plus 4 to the power of 1 over 10 multiplied by 20 is equal to 80. Now 10 will divide this to give us 3. 10 will divide this to give us 2. So we are going to have 4 to the power of 3 plus 4 to the power of 2 is equal to 80. Now 4 to the power of 3 is 64 and 4 to the power of 2 is 16 is equal to 80. Now 64 plus 16 is equal to 80 and 80 is equal to 80. So you can see that the left hand side is equal to the right hand side, which proves that 4 to the power of 1 over 10 is actually a root. Thank you so much for watching.